So I really play each and everything that's going. I play in different affiliations now since I am a legend, and I really help other people as well get up there from rank to rank. Shout out to all my boys that literally helped me hit legend for 2K21, IMAX IQ, Jump TV, and a lot of other fellas as well behind the scenes, you know. It's definitely a grind. It's definitely a grind to get there. People can find me on Twitch at Loyalty Comp. If they ever want to come and kick it out with me, I play with pretty near everyone, all my supporters in my chat. And yeah, we just have a real fun time, you know.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Duncan, T-Wade out there with Jackson. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Kirilenko in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, they've got Marc Gasol. Davis is out there with Tony Parker. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Back to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal kicks to Davis. Over Wade. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And so here is Philadelphia. Outside Gasol. Outside Butler. Outside Davis. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just scout up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Davis gets a wide open look. They get the rebound. Fades back. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
The 76ers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. And Butler gets it to go.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
Wade passes to Nowitzki. Parker against Wade. Pass to Duncan. He kicks it to Jackson. And the Hornets miss again.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And the Hornets with possession here. Still without a basket in the game. Wade against Parker. And again, the Hornets missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
Jackson passes to Wade over Parker. That one wide left. The 76ers leading by 6. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Wade. Another miss by Wade.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Clark, he's checked in for Gasol. Finley comes in for Jimmy Butler. Tony Allen's checked in for Davis. And it's Price in for Tony Parker. Allen drives in. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Hayward. Lays it up and banks it in.
Look, with good size and underrated athleticism, Hayward's able to muscle through the contact.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Price kicks to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wade with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Duncan gets double teamed. Here's Hayward. Here's Donaldson. Good, nice job down low.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive end.
That's tipped. Hayward passes to Donaldson. And it's Wade in the corner. To the paint. Here's Duncan. Second chance effort. And it's good on the way in.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from. And that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Rondo against Price. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Wade outside. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hornets lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They got Tony Allen. Adebayo is out there with Clark. Then there's Finley, and it's Price in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Clock at 6. Here's Allen. And the shot is long. Charlotte in the lead. 3 on 3. Here's Rondo. Hayward outside. A 3 off the mark. Hayward's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Allen outside. Passes it to Price. Back to Allen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Back to Parker. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And the 7'1" Gasol sees over the defense with ease. I mean, fantastic at spotting the open man.
Rondo scanning the floor. Pulls it from the elbow. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Here's Parker. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Pass to Rondo. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
When I think of Rondo, you have to think of the touch he has. I mean, on the floater, passes, everything he does offensively.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. O'Neal comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Davis in for Allen.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Outside Jackson. Inside Nowitzki. And Gasol sends it back.
Got to be wary of Gasol. I mean, he's good at using his length to turn away shots.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Rondo kicks to Jackson. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Parker. Lays it up off the glass. Parker's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Jackson against Davis. Outside Rondo. Tries again. And Gasol sends it back. They retain possession. Now the 76ers on the break. The 3 from Davis. Here's Shaq. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And now an 8-point 76ers lead.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now the pass to Jackson. Back to Rondo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Having a floor general like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
For Charlotte, they had shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Gordon Hayward comes in for Andre Karolinko. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Jackson. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The 76ers leading by 8. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Duncan with the bucket. Here's Parker. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Gasol. 46 seconds left in the first half. Parker outside. Pass to Butler. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, look, that's just the energy that Butler displays. A fiery personality who welcomes overcoming all types of challenges.
Jackson, he's checked in for Charlotte. 34 seconds left in the first half. Wade on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Aggressive mentality. That's what Wade has. He finds different ways to get to the strike.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And the first one drops. Good on both.
I mean, I don't think most fans can understand the experience and leadership that Wade gives to his team and how huge it is. He's a fantastic player who commands respect.
Davis against Jackson. Davis with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And that concludes the first half. Philadelphia ahead, up 11. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The deepest hole they got themselves into. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Look at Tony Parker. What a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Jackson is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Duncan. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Kirilenko in at the 3. On the clock. That's a 2 from Parker. 76ers with the new shot clock. Count that one.
Saul is the kind of guy. I mean, if you forget about him, he's going to make you pay. Nice work on the offensive glass.
Wade, right side. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Wade's got 7.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defense.
And Shaq with the slam.
Just excellent use of the pick and roll by Parker. A Tasmanian devil whose speed and decision-making causes so many problems for the defense.
Wade passes to Nowitzki. Jackson looking it over Davis. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Jackson. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Marjanovic checked in for Duncan. O'Neal hits them both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Wade against Parker. 17-foot shot on the way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Kirilenko sends it back. 3 on 3. Here's Wade. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hondo's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Wade, right side. Davis against Rondo. Looking for Wade. He gets it there.
I'll tally up another helper from Rondo. I mean, he just keeps climbing that all-time assist list. Incredible career that keeps going.
Timeout called the 76ers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Hornets making a change here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. High arcing shot and the layup good by Parker. Parker's got 11 points.
And he's really redefined the floater. Parker is one of the best in the business.
Here's Rondo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Parker.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And you know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And both free throws good from Rondo. The 76ers leading by 12. Parker outside. A minute 42 left in the third. But they recover it. And Gasol gets it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's tipped. Marjanovic kicks to Hayward. Outside Rondo. Back to Hayward. Launches it. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And shot on the way. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Wade.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Hayward on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time. This quarter has been hit or miss for him, mostly miss.
Wade passes to Marjanovic. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Donaldson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Parker looking over the floor. Down low. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low.
Oh, look at that range. He got it.
If he's either crazy or confident for taking that shot. I don't know which one, but call it.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Jimmy Butler is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Davis. Then there's Parker. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Wow, an explosive athlete athlete that can beat you inside and outside. Butler's a complete player.
Pass to Hayward. There's the triple. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Led by as many as 14 points. To the inside. Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
I think Jimmy Buckets has underrated vision. He's more than capable of spotting open teammates and distributing accordingly.
Wade against Davis. Now here's Hayward. He's tightly guarded. Rejected by Gasol.
I don't know if it's been the main factor. This off night has definitely been one factor.
And that one's good. Parker.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Hornets trail by 14. Charlotte calls timeout.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Charlotte. Karolinko comes in for Gordon Hayward. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Timeout called the 76ers. The 76ers leading by 12. Parker with the bounce pass. O'Neal kicks to Parker. Out to the right wing. And here's Gasol outside. Doesn't go for it. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Outside Karolinko. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Duncan. Buries the 7-footer.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Parker passes to O'Neal. Wade brings the double team. Out to Parker. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the pass to Wade. Out to Karolinko. Duncan trying to break loose. The shot by Karolinko, no good. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Butler passes to Parker. Here is Shaq, covered by Duncan. Back to Parker. 5 on the clock. Butler, no good. Hornets trail by 12. Wade passes to Karolinko. And Davis pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Shot's good from Butler.
He's so focused. Butler does not let the defender get into his head. That's a sign of an elite scorer.
Parker against Wade. To the right side. Outside Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Oh, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Outside Butler. Here's Shaq. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. O'Neal's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. And the Hornets call time here. They're behind by 14. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Shaq.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 16. Here's Wade. Charlotte no good that time either. It's stolen by Duncan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
Here's
And while we're in the city, we have to recognize the beast of the esport taking the most rival day wins over this season. Congratulations!
Moving on to My Career Champion. You managed to make the perfect builds for more than just high school record-breaking, but careers worthy of the Hall of Fame. This year's winner for most NBA championships in My Career is EBG JJ. Congratulations!
A soaring CN Taup. And David
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes two.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Towns. He's out there with Jokic. And it's Harden in at the 2 spot. And for Toronto, Howard is out there with Jackson. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Archibald in at the 1 spot. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season. Came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Bing can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that one, good.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
A nice shot by Howard.
And a really nice job by Howard to come up with the high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
Jokic finds Harden. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Towns. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Here's Bing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Check left side. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. English passes to Harden. Atlanta again missing. The Raptors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. That bucket in no time at all.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Howard against Jokic. Here's Marbury. The offensive rebound to stop the run. Second chance shot. That shot, no good. Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. This is it to Archibald. Out to the right wing. Jokic grabs the miss.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And English kicks to Jokic. Harden with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Marbury after the Raptors pick up 2. And the rejection by Jackson. to the middle. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And not a whole lot that he can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Hagan, he's covered by Roy. Hagan, second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Roy gets the bucket.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Locked in the pass to Abdul-Rahim. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Archibald. Toronto leading by 8. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For the three, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The Hawks trail by 8. Back to Brogdon. There's the three. It's not going to go for it. And so the first quarter is in the books. Raptors lead by 8. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Malcolm Brogdon. Marvin Bagley is out there at DeRozan. And it's Abdul-Rahim in at the power forward.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Brogdon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's sent back by Howard. From deep three-point range, Roy with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Hagan, he's covered by Roy. Ball with the rebound.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
Atlanta calls timeout. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league. And there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And English kicks to Towns. Pass to Marbury. Fires the three. The Hawks again can't hit. Raptors leading by 10. Here's Roy. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harden against Roy. Floats it up for Jokic.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Atlanta with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket. English dishes to Towns. Puts it up from 17. Havlicek with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Here's Roy. There's the feed to Jackson. And he shoots it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Here's English. Harden outside. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Inside. And that one's good. Bing. Bing's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now, here is Harden. Here's Marbury. Jokic trying to free himself up. English. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Hawks have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. First free throw is good. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. He hits both from the stripe.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. The pass to Campbell. Here's Archibald. He's got 5. Back to Camby. And a missed layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Toronto Raptors.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They lead by 10. Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
They shot a great percentage from the field and not by accident. Their movement was good. They're making good decisions, and the coach loves to see that kind of efficiency out of his guys.
Talk to me. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get under.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they've funneled people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
Jackson is out there with Havlicek. Then there's Howard. And it's Archibald in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Havlicek. No good with the layup. The Hawks trail by 10, and here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Harden gets the bucket.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Here's Archibald, and he banks in the layup. Archibald's got 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Raptors leading by 9. Lobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Now Harden. He's got 5. Passes to English. Pulls from the top of the key, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He has 6. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Archibald passes to Bing. Havlicek outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And Toronto making a change here. Holiday's checked in. The Hawks trail by 9. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Gregor, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Harden inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Holiday. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from James Harden.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
And it's Howard finishing it off. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Jokic. Yes, that goes in. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For Atlanta, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. pretty reliable in that regard.
Thompson, he's checked in for Dwight Howard.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Here's Archibald. He's got 7, and he recovers it. Pass to Camby. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Marbury. Back to Jokic. Hagan. Offensive rebound. And Jokic throws it down.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Here's Archibald. Banked in off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Hagan. Another shot. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Jokic.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Roy. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Roy's got 8 points.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Marbury. Rebound by Archibald. And here's Roy. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 6-point Toronto lead.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Raptors leading by 6. And so in the game for the Hawks. Wood out there with Jokic. And it's Marbury in at the 1. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Marbury. Hagan. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Knocked away. Roy passes to Bing, and it's blocked. Hagan. That's good from 17 feet away.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Right side Roy over English. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Marbury. Rebound Camby. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. The pass to Bing. Here's Houston. And again, Toronto no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Marbury, good. And the Raptors call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David. Here's Harden. Jokic trying to free himself up, and it's all evened up.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Up top, Havlicek to the inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Here's Marbury, and it's sent back by Howard. The kick out to Towns. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Raptors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, he's been here before. Howard knows how to take charge when the team needs a bucket.
Now here's Harden. Tight defense on him. Puts it up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
And the Raptors call time here. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Havlicek. And again, no good by Toronto. Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far to take the lead. And James Harden, good for 3. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Here's Howard. Oh, my goodness. What a play. Unbelievable.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And it's Harden with the ball for Atlanta. Here's the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Bing. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And with time winding down, this team feels comfortable having the ball in Howard's hands. He just has a great feel for these moments and how to score the ball.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Hawks with possession here. They trail by 6. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. All the officials are all over that.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Here's Harden. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Marbury. Passes it to English. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Got a piece of it. And he commits the intentional foul.
Shooting for Toronto, Don Haslett.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Next up, some people love the extended story and legacy of my career, but others are masters of the quick game. So this year's Play Now online MVP title goes to Denny 6132 Young. Congratulations.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. How is that? So here's Miami starting three. We've got Wallace. Anthony Davis is out there with Baylor. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Allen in at the 2 spot. And for Washington, Marion is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Wilkins. Then there's Robertson, and it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. Now here's Hardaway. Over Stoudemire. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. From deep, Robertson. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Wallace. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long? Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Davis can't get it to go. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Scott Brooks did have a few minutes before the game tonight. He thinks rebounding could be the X factor today. He told me it doesn't matter what they do in other areas if they get dominated on the glass. Yet he admitted it was a possibility against a team that put so much effort into that element of the game. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you. So what does that mean if your man is doing a better job cleaning the paint? Now here's Wilkins. Now here's Robertson. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Here's Allen. Back to Hardaway. He feeds it to Allen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And the layup is good.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Hardaway, no good. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Wilkins against Hardaway. Outside Wilkins. 6 to shoot. Stoudemire. Offensive rebound. Makes it off the glass.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Allen. Hardaway finds Davis. Washington leading now by 3. Pass to Robertson. Back to Wilkins. Robertson outside. Sinks the three-pointer. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Good ball movement here by Miami. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And here's the fast break. Marion leading the way. Stolen by Allen. And there's the pass to Baylor. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Wizards leading by 5. Now Robertson. Here's Wilkins. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Davis.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robertson against Hardaway. Down low, Stoudemire. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Davis. Over Stoudemire. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Washington heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Wizards leading by 7. We've got Stoudemire. Robertson is out there with Williams. Then there's Marion, and it's Gilmore in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now here's Robertson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Right wing. Anunoby with it. Pass to Baylor. That's a 2 from Smith. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
J.R. Smith has a quick release and can shoot it from deep, but that time a nice job off the pass.
Smith against Robertson. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
To the paint. Here's Lever. It's tipped. Moves back up. Here's Chandler. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
There's some strength out there in Tyson Chandler. Outstanding at drawing fouls on the way up.
The Heat have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Still a lot of talk about Tyson Chandler and all the value he brings because of his experience around the league. Still an interior defender that can cause some havoc for opposing offenses.
Rollins checked in for Washington. Weber comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Chandler hits them both. Wizards leading by 7. Williams looking over the floor. Passes to Robertson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's the pass to Lever. Here's Baylor. Miami no good on that time either. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Williams can't hit. 3 on 3. Pass to Lever. Back to Baylor. Heat moving the ball around. Anunoby in the corner. From deep. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this area at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Wilkins is checked in for Sean Mary. Anthony Davis is checked in for Miami. Weber, the pass to Robertson. Outside Wilkins. Back to Robertson. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat trail by 4. Anunoby passes to Davis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Robertson against Smith. Clock at 6. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. They get it back. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Chandler.
Well, Chandler's being aggressive right now on the glass. Does a terrific job staying active and collecting the rebound.
Wilkins. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Wilkins has got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Allen. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Robertson. Robertson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Here's Weber. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player. Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
To the inside. Smith with it. Williams picks him up. It's rebounded by Robertson. Robertson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
They get it again, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Phenomenal strength there by AD to take the hit and finish that one.
The Heat have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. So both teams making some changes here. Throw good, Davis.
Well, AD, such a soft-spoken guy. He does a lot of work in the offseason to improve every facet of his game, and then steps in with tremendous confidence every season to show off all the hard work that he's put in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Hardaway, no good.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Outside Hardaway. Feeds to Davis. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Here's Marion. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Washington in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They have an 8-point lead. Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, the offense is depending on getting points in the paint, and they're getting those points. They're creating mismatches and being very aggressive when they get the 1-1.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
They need to make major adjustments on the offense. Whatever their game plan was going into this game, scrap it. It's not been effective. The shots they were taking were not good shots. They need to find a way to spring guys open where they can shoot a better percentage.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Oscar Robertson has been sensational.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Wizards leading by 8. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Wallace is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Baylor. Then there's Allen. And it's Hardaway in at the point. The Wizards shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First one falls for. And both free throws good for Stoudemire. Here's Hardaway. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Baylor against Marion. Passes it to Allen. From downtown. Rebound by the Wizards. Gilmore's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Wilkins on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. Wilkins has got the lead up to 13 now for Washington.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Nobody near Allen. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Allen's got 5 points so far. Stoudemire outside. And Davis sends it back. The pass to Baylor. Dishes it to Allen. It's Davis on the wing. Out to Hardaway. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Hardaway has got it back down to within single digits for Miami. Washington calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Washington leading now by 9. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Robertson's shot is off. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Baylor, that's good.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Robertson kicks to Wilkins. And Davis sends it back.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And here is Stoudemire following the three-pointer by Elgin Baylor. Basket good. Wilkins has got 11.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
From 20 feet out. Hardaway, no good.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Allen outside. Baylor passes to Davis. Hardaway with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
He lobs it up, and Wilkins with the stop.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
Rollins checked in for Washington. Weber comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And he's good on the second. Wizards leading by 9. Pass to Robertson. Marion outside. Wilkins with the ball. Goes up from the top of the key. Lever pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the dunk by Chandler.
Well, he's always a threat down there around the rim. Throw the ball up. Let Tyson go get it.
For Washington, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Allen against Wilkins. Pass to Robertson. 6 on the shot clock, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Robertson's got 14.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
Weber dishes to Wilkins. Good on the bucket.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
For Washington, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw good from Wilkins.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Allen inside the 3-point line. No good there off the double clutch. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Wilkins can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 12. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here is Hardaway. Looking to end his cold spell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Weber. The Heat have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Hardaway hits them both. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Washington with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Heat trail by 10. Robertson is out there with Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Weber. Then there's Marion. And it's Gilmore in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Throws it up high. And Sean Marion with the slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here is Hardaway. Allen kicks to Hardaway. Inside. Wallace misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Stoudemire's checked in for the Wizards. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wilkins. Stoudemire. It's good on the putback.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Davis, that's for 2. The shot, no good. And the Wizards now going the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Marion over Baylor, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick, athletic combo forwards with an unorthodox shot.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Robertson, and it's Miami with the rebound. Hardaway passes to Baylor. Right side Davis. Over Stoudemire. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Baylor.
Well, everything right now in sync for AD, and I think that stands for after Duncan.
Passes it to Marion. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Stoudemire. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 15.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
Now here's Stoudemire. The pass to Robertson. Here's Gilmore, defended by Allen. Shot's good by Gilmore.
And how about the vision there from the Big O, guys? Beautiful.
The Heat trail by 17. Outside Baylor. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Wilkins kicks to Robertson. Pass to Marion. Here's Gilmore. He dishes it to Stoudemire. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. And he makes the first.
At the line for your Wizards, Amare Stoudemire. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Pass to Baylor. Left side Davis. Fades away. Count it. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And when Davis is releasing his shot from that high in the air, there's just no way to contest that.
Wilkins passes to Marion. Stoudemire against Davis. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Wizards.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Oscar Robertson.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Smith. Sean Marion making his last shot. Smith dishes to Ibaka. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Weaver. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Wizards have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a final quarter for them. Sweet little floater. And the Wizards lead by 19.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
I loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now, here is Smith. Here's Ibaka. And too long on the shot. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Wiggins outside.